Hey guys, this is Spoonie, and I'm back with part 4 of my Doctor Who collection. Parts 1 through 3 were about the DVDs of the original 7 Doctors and then some of the spin offs. And now I'm getting into the comic books. So, as you can see here, this is Marvel Premiere issue number 57. The first American comic book appearance of the Doctor, and it is the 4th Doctor. I will say, though, this is a cover from Walsh Simonson, who's an amazing artist. And this is the first American appearance. They put this in Marvel Premiere because they wanted to test the waters. So that was issue number 57. Then you have issue number 58. This is a cover by Frank Miller, if you can believe it. Marvel Premiere, issue number 59. TV's cult hero, now in his own Marvel mag. And then finally, Marvel Premiere, issue number 60. Now, because these 4 issues did quite well, that led to Marvel greenlighting an ongoing Doctor Who, or rather reprinting an ongoing Doctor Who. So here we can have the first issue, Marvel Collector's Item, Doctor Who number 1, the beginning of the Star Beast saga, plus the return of the Daleks. Now, the Star Beast saga that has been featured, I think, or adapted recently into the 60th anniversary holiday specials. I think it's called like the Meep or something. We have issue number 2, which is the thrilling conclusion to the Star Beast storyline. Again, there's the Meep. I guess he's evil. Issue number 3, where I don't know the story, but he's turning into a werewolf, obviously. Issue number 4, which features a pretty cool cover of the Doctor and K9 being taken captive by some kind of weird monster thing and one of the Daleks. Issue number 5, where he meets the Time Witch. I don't know if that was a character from the comics or actually featured on the show. And as you can see, an interview with the new 6th Doctor, Colin Baker. So even though in the TV series they'd already moved on to the 6th Doctor, in the Western publications they were still using the Tom Baker, because I think even till this day he's still probably one of the most popular actors to play the role. This is issue number 6, and as you can see, he's fighting some martial arts guys. It's the beginning of the Dragon's Claw saga. This is issue number 7, which clearly features some kind of Centaurian warrior. Issue number 8, which features a cover of the Doctor fighting himself. Issue number 9, a character called the Lightbringer. Issue number 10, This Is Your Life. Also in this issue is Doctor Who fan club information and history on the Cybermen. Issue number 11, which features a cover of the Doctor being hunted by some kind of bounty hunter, and also apparently an interview with Absalom Doc, the actual Dalek killer himself. Issue number 12. Issue number 13, which I think is the first American comic appearance of the Cybermen. They're looking really goofy on here. This looks like how they were probably originally portrayed in the 1960s. But I mean, you're an artist. You could make it look as good as you want. You don't have to make it look like some dude in a crappy suit. This is issue number 14, Clash of the Neutron Knights, and this is the last issue in the Marvel Comics run to feature the 4th Doctor. Starting in issue 15, we have the introduction of the 5th Doctor. Issue number 16, Into the Realm of Satan. That's actually kind of a horrifying looking cover, honestly. This is issue number 17, and I just want to point out the art on here, amazing as it is done by Dave Gibbons, who did a lot of Green Lantern stuff, and is probably most famous for doing Watchmen. Anyways, his human characters look really good, and his alien characters are well designed, so they also look really good. This is issue number 18. Again, there's that kind of Satan beast thing, and more fantastic artwork. Issue number 19, which you can see the Doctors in some kind of showdown with a four-armed thing, and the Sontarans are back. This is issue number 20, which features the start of a storyline called The Stockbridge Horror, which continues into issue number 21, The Thing in the TARDIS. Issue 22, it's again a continuation of the Stockbridge Horror storyline. And this is the final issue of the North American Marvel Comics run of Doctor Who. And as you can see, the last thing here it says, plus the story you demanded, An Unearthly Child, which of course is the very first ever televised story of Doctor Who. So I guess on their way out the door, they thought, hey, let's kind of do the comic book reprinting of the very first Doctor storyline. Now, eventually, when Doctor Who got popular in the West again as a result of the Russell T Davies reboot, IDW started to reprint a lot of the classic comic book stories. These have some great artists on them. Like I said, Dave Gibbons was a regular artist on the series. I'm not sure what happened to issue number 2, but here's Doctor Who Classics issue number 3 by IDW. IDW also decided to double down because, I mean, if you're just reprinting material, why not put out as much as you can? And started a second sort of companion title called Grant Morrison's Doctor Who, obviously from when Grant Morrison was writing the character. As you can see here, you've got the 7th Doctor, but you also have a painting of the 6th. I don't remember this book, whether it features stories of both, but I'm guessing that's likely. Grant Morrison, Doctor Who, issue number 2. And yeah, this features the 6th Doctor, as well as some of the crazy Time Lords. No, I do have a couple Doctor Who magazine things that I can throw in here as well. This is the 400th issue of the Doctor Who magazine, which honestly I picked up just because, I mean, 400's an impressive number for anything. They so often want to reboot stuff. They could have, you know, Doctor Who magazine volume 2 issue number 1, because, you know, that number 1, at least for comics, that's a big seller. But no, I'm impressed that they've decided to remain faithful to the numbering throughout the years. Okay, so this one actually comes before the other one. It says this is, yeah, issue 388. And you can see, obviously, there's a cover story on the return of Sarah Jane and her spin-off show, and probably the reason I picked this up would be the 30th anniversary of K9. And then lastly, I've got the Doctor Who Series 2 Companion. This is obviously from the reboot Who. This would be the first season with David Tennant and the final season with Rose Tyler. And they just go through, sort of break down in detail all the different episodes, 13 episodes from that season. And kind of like how the DVDs I have in the other 3 videos, kind of like how those have like sort of an extensive collection of interesting facts about the production of the different shows. This is kind of sort of like the print version of that. So that's it for my Doctor Who collection. 4 parts. I hope you've watched them all, but it's cool if you didn't. As I always say, if you want me to go in depth a little more on any of this stuff, any of the books or DVDs or anything, just let me know. Otherwise, I really appreciate you watching this to the end, and thanks so much. I'll see you next time.